It's now time for the grand finale. That's right, the Sumeru finale! So let's get straight into it. Before we get started, you know the vibes. Hit that like button, to subscribe, leave a comment down below. Defeat the algorithm quads. We fought Scaramouche. We fought everything. We got Doterra giving us the worst plot twist of the game. Him not revealing the truth about the sky and the moon. But it's okay, because now we're gonna get our final conclusion of Sumeru and then move on to Fontaine in the next video. Let's get it. Still angsty as ever, are we?
What brings you here?
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
Damn, Paimon, what the fuck? You dead ass motherfucker, what you standing here for, you bitch?
I'm meeting some people.
Well, who are you meeting?
Oh, you mean can't?
What's my opinion on Paimon? I think she's perfectly fine. I think a lot of people give her a lot of hate because of how repetitive she is. But the whole point of Paimon's character is if you skip dialogue, the final thing she says before you pick your dialogue option is a full recap of the conversation. That's the point of her character. So it's like, you can get mad at her, but if like, for the people who want to skip through a lot of the bullshit dialogue, she just completely summarizes it for you. So, I don't know, I think it's pretty awesome. And I think her voice is adorable. I don't think it's like, I think at some points it got really squeaky during Inazuma, where it was a little bit much for me. It's like my ears were kind of bleeding. But throughout like all the initial stuff like Mondstadt and stuff, and even like Leeway, I think it was great.
My friend suddenly appears in the desert.
Hey, what up, homie?
Don't tell me you've run into trouble.
Roman and Setaria?
Oh, you know me?
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
Awkward.
Don't worry.
I've decided to leave the academia.
Girl, what?
What?
So you're not gonna be a scholar anymore?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity.
I'm Batman.
I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
Love that for you, Queen. Go
I
off.
can. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert.
I mean, that's so true. There's so many people who have such a bad misconception of the history of what happened, which led to that cult-like mentality.
Stars have always
So
guided
that's good that she's
caravans.
doing it.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
I skipped through his meat eating. He was about to start sucking dick, talking about how great she is. I skipped it. I was like, I saw that paragraph. I said, fuck no to that.
You deserve these compliments.
There we go. See, I knew it.
Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death.
Oh,
which
he's
is
still
why
doing
we
it.
recognize
He's still dick sucking.
extraordinary actions.
Oh.
Setaria.
Setaria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become.
God damn.
Setaria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Dang, girl, you were fighting your demons. Paimon almost let it slip too, is a crazy part, man. She was almost like, oh, you don't remember? Oh, well, let me explain. Like, shut the fuck up, Paimon. Let her forget, bitch. What is wrong with you? We did nothing. We've been casually just, hello, nice to meet you.
When Setaria know as soon as I have any more news.
Dope.
We must be persistent about this and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
Okay, I mean, honestly, this is like a relevant conversation to have. It makes sense. Irrelevant. Sorry, sometimes I talk too fast. It sounds like I say irrelevant. I gotta make sure I correct myself. I gotta articulate more, because I talk too fast.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
No, not really. But I'll go.
He goes, I'm a shy eater. I don't like eating in front of others. I'll have a salad. You two are invited as well.
Only beautiful, but also lively and powerful. So much so that it was prohibited.
Bro, the 180 on her is crazy, but we love to see it. Good shit. Let's go.
Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
Okay, we've got all that down.
Now, we'll be sure to give a message to Nilu.
Down here, everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, dang. They acted like we late. Good evening.
Well, look who finally decided to
Okay,
show
damn,
up.
I'm really late. They are really on me. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was that late. I'm fashionably late, if you will.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work.
I'm very happy to see you here.
Thank you, Dunyazar. Thank you. Everybody else calling us out.
It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
What?
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Okay, damn.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Oh, they got a baklava on that bitch? Oh, if you give me baklava, I'm gonna become 300 pounds. You're gonna have to roll me out the door. That's a problem. I do not eat those sweets for a reason, because I will keep eating them. The feast of celebration, the bazaar is planned, and the food is delicious. The venue is beautifully arranged. Oh. Everybody eats and drinks, and everybody enjoys the performance prepared by Nilu and everyone in the Grand Bazaar. We don't get to watch the performance she has. Time passes gradually in a wonderful atmosphere, and the beautiful evening feels like a dream.
Wow. Of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast.
I feel like it's weird that none of the food has gone off the plates, though.
Used to this.
There's got to be a cutscene at the end of this. I'm gonna assume there's a cutscene at the end of this, because that's crazy that they made Nilu dance and it was just a black screen instead of an actual performance. There's got to be something.
We've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
Girl, we've done a lot of things that are impressive and unbelievable. Have you seen us?
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
Oh, good. Bring that shit up, because everybody was such a downer before.
That's how I remember it too.
Yup. When we had that group ass
It's
meeting.
luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully.
No, I don't want to blame our talents, because we badass as hell. Because now I'm thinking of Greater Lord Ruka Devada. Now I'm thinking of all this shit. It's just sad, man. But, you know.
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Y'all got that.
Even if those two giants of the academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return?
Yeah, like, we made it so that no one remembers Greater Lord Ruka Devada, so that means everybody has these memories implanted into them that explains the story away of, like, what happened with Lesser Lord Kusanali and so forth, yeah. No, I understand. Just, yeah. Just sad, you know? Oh, Lumine even says it flat out. She goes, it's after everyone forgot Greater Lord Ruka Devada, their understanding of Sumeru history has also changed, yeah. So. Like, I understood what was happening. I just didn't say the words, I guess. I could have just... Alright. I just thought it was, like, kind of straightforward. Yep, you are the only one. Yep. Good, yep, keep the
If you
secret.
bite the hand,
Life.
Fair enough.
by that you mean your life working as the academia's scribe.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all? So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
Yep,
It's reason enough.
yep.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
Damn, that is the most backhanded compliment in the world. Oh yeah, you interesting. Dude, whenever someone goes, wow, you're so unique. Wow, you're so interesting. Those are nothing words. They are not positive nor negative. They are nothing. Wow, you got quite the personality. Bitch.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
God damn, dude.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day. Just like I'm doing now.
Is he gonna smile? Never mind. I was like, that'd be out of character. No, we're just gonna edgy growl and grumble.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Grumpy. Little angsty guy. Wow, really? No cutscene? Are we gonna... Maybe after I talk to everybody? This is gonna be very bizarre if there isn't, but here, let's talk to them. My pleasure. I'm glad we could come.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
True, true. Real talk. Not just I know. God damn, you edgy boy. Why are you in the corner?
The atmosphere here is good. And everything is delicious.
Must be rare to see you in such a lively gathering.
Yeah, I don't often come to such places.
My tracker is directly in front of
But
the
it feels quite
dialogue
good.
options for me to pick. So I have to keep leaning to read it. So if you're wondering why I'm like always at the end of a sentence, I'm like, because I can't see it. So I'm sorry.
I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
That would have been nice. It's alright, don't worry about us. Damn.
There's always next time. We're friends after all.
Oh, he's so cute.
This feast is pretty good. I like it.
Oh, you're no longer grumpy and edgy. You're a good boy. You're a very good boy. I like you.
I'll be sure to take note of it.
It's great. Thanks for inviting me.
That's good. Every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale.
Yeah, normally the other people I invite are dog shit. But now I have you guys here. Imagine. She just breaks bad for 2 seconds.
But the atmosphere here is quite good.
Huh, I thought you might find it boring.
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts.
Yeah.
Unlike the farces at the Academia.
Oh, he said them fake hoes at the Academia don't know a good time, bitch. Oh, he said they ain't lively and joyous. Snooty ass motherfucker, bitch ass motherfuckers. Oh, he said it. Oh, he said it.
That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying.
Yeah, he said them fucking nerds don't know how to be happy over there. Ooh.
I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house.
Oh, no.
Oh well.
Oh, my God. I feel... No. No. Your roommate. Your lover. No, he needs his key. Too much attitude on this man. I love it. Oh, cutscene? Not a cutscene.
Something yummy in your tummy.
Listen, Paimon, I ate too many fucking carbs. I need a nap. Really?
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
Oh, give me a cool dream sequence. Let me take a good nap. What's up? Is it because I didn't sleep well last night and I feel sleepy all of a sudden, or is it because I'm too full? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes when I eat too much, I take a nap. It seems like someone is there. What? What the fuck? Scaramouche, maybe?
It's me.
Oh, it's you! Fuck. You scared the shit out. She scared me. Holy shit. Hi, Nahida. It looks like my conscience is connected to yours again.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in.
That's adorable.
Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time.
Aww.
Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
What is it?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
Oh, of course, honey. So that's what it's about, Nahida? It'd be better if you could do that yourself.
Is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
It's not about the convenience. It's about if you're saying thank you to people, like coming from yourself is a lot more meaning. You shouldn't have it done it through other people. Some things in this world must be done by yourself. Yeah, exactly.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
No, you'll be fine. I got you. It'll be fine. Please don't worry too much. Exactly.
Let me think about it.
Come on, girl.
Oh,
Okay, she said okay. So you made up your mind?
I have.
Good. That's good. Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So...
Did you just take my body?
I've decided to borrow your body for the time being.
Of course you took my body.
Please don't blame me. The floor also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
And at least promise you won't say anything weird when you're in my body.
Everyone, it's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up, what's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
Kind of, I
Of
guess.
course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hello, Nilu. You know who I am?
I love how her mannerisms match that of actual Nahida, and it's like less like the actual traveler, which is cool. Like that's a nice little touch.
I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Is she gonna faint? Oh, never mind. Never mind. She just sees it. Oh, that's cool.
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru.
Oh, I'm gonna start crying. What is wrong with me? Why does it still? She's so.
Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation.
God, girl, you've been going through hell, Shawty. It's okay.
Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune.
That's true.
People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god.
Okay.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
Oh, validating
You
Dunyarzad.
don't need to be so
We
ceremonious.
love it.
It's always been my duty to protect you.
That's so sweet.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
They're being too nice and I'm crying.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm a mess.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
Oh my god. I got a bitch cried at the club. Just like I said, everyone's happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh, Nahida shows up for a surprise visit and brings a feast to the climax. Sincere joy overflows the hearts of everyone present. A warm atmosphere of talking and laughter carries late into the night. Oh, oh, I'm good. And the feast ends on a perfect note. That's great.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
Dang, we really don't get a cutscene? Okay. I think I slept all right.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Hey, you're the one saying that? Of all people? Motherfucker, you don't stop eating and you're tiny. So nothing compared to Paimon, that's what I'm saying.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony.
Oh, okay, that's adorable. That's so cute.
Alright, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
God, this place is so pretty. Holy smokes. Hey, yo, what's poppin', baby girl? You doing good? Oh.
Nahida! Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water. So
Oh, that's
are we,
nice.
and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to know?
Yeah. Look at that motherfucking moon. Imagine she tells us about it. About the Akasha, what happened after I fell asleep.
You
Yeah.
mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
He did take the Gnosis, we know
You
that, but yeah.
guessed correctly. The top-ranked Vtui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor.
Okay.
I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate. the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago.
Yeah?
I used this point as leverage against the Doctor.
Yeah, we know.
I
Yeah?
told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place.
True.
And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the Doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the God of Wisdom.
Yep. Are you gonna tell us? Fuck you! Tell us about the sky! What? Did I just get cucked again? She goes, yeah, so I got new knowledge and wisdom. It's great. Anyways, any other questions? Any other questions? Like, what? Oh my god.
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to.
I'm so sad, man. Man.
I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru.
True shit.
Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them.
Fair enough.
And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6 great sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever.
I should have even clicked on this dialogue option. We already knew that the Akashas were gone. But you know.
The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long.
But we know you're already taking initiative because we were talking to the people who are affected by it directly from the desert. I don't need this information, I already know it.
Some measures to address this.
I know you have. We had to do that dialogue before I got here.
But no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
Yeah, I mean, we've been here. We've talked about this. I mean, with other people, directly. Such as people from the desert. Anyways, about the Balladeer.
He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather.
There's a stack of feathers? You got bodies, bitch? Best way to hide a specific feathers and a bunch of other feathers, right? She got a whole corpse field or something.
I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself.
I'm gonna be real with you. The best wrap-up conversation with an Archon after finishing the location was in Izuma. When we started talking to Yai Miko and that shit, and she answered all those questions about the lore. That shit happened too. And then like Ryan is like, "What up, shawty?" Anyways, so what you know about the side universes and shit? You're like, "What the fuck, bitch?"
His future will be determined by fate.
This one we do not get much information out of. Is there anything else?
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the Nation of Justice?
It is where I'm headed next. Oh my next YouTube video.
As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere.
Alright.
As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict.
I finished drinking my water bottle. I was eating dark chocolate this whole time, so if you heard me nom 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 nom, that's why I'm eating dark chocolate. I just finished my water bottle, so I made a funny noise with the straw. Sorry.
Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
Oh, I'm telling you, every time someone says, oh, they're so unique, they're so interesting, it's like a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I got nothing else to say.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet? Huh? You mean about your brother?
What? I thought she was gonna talk about Ruka Devada for a second, but
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, it took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
oh fuck. But we both came from beyond the Sea of Stars. There shouldn't be any information about him in Irminsul.
Yeah. Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you.
But does about my brother?
However, there must be something different about your brother. Because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
What?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
What? How's that possible? We journeyed the Sea of Stars all our lives until we came here. How could he possibly hail from Teyvat? Things don't add up. Is there something wrong with my memories? Or is it the world that has done something to him? See, the issue is that if I start to theory craft, you guys are already in Fontaine, which probably has massive lore drops. So whatever I say is probably going to be wrong, and then there's going to be people who try to correct me. And that's like that sucks because I want to be surprised if I get it right or get it wrong. But if I say what I think is happening, people are going to correct me, and it's going to spoil the whole thing. And I'm like, I don't know what to say now. So it's like it just kind of like blows. I can't I don't know. I'm going to say it anyways. Just don't spoil it. Don't correct me. I can be wrong. They'll correct me later in the story if I'm wrong. Please don't be that person. Oh god. Okay. It'd be really cool if her memories are actually so when it comes to her and what originally happened, that Aether himself was it's like a version of Aether from this realm, and that she has entered into this realm because it's a separate universe, but in reality she originates from a different one externally. So technically he is from this world and he is the one that exists here as of 500 years ago. But in the continuation of a failed universe, then that would kind of happen on repeat.
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
Do you have any further intel? Or do you know what he's been through?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria.
If he suddenly appeared, though, it still matches the opening sequence. So it doesn't really fall suit with what I first said. Because, we know he's been here 500 years ago, because he was there for the fall of Conria. And you see what happened to the people, which kind of turned him into what he is now. But being born in this world? I mean, technically, if we went, beyond, and we went to the original... I mean, it's such an outlandish theory, because I don't think Genshin would tie this into their main storyline, because it's from their books. I don't think their books tie in that heavily with their actual game lore because they don't want people to feel like they need to read it. But, since Paimon is the primordial one, we could assume that he might have been here prior when she originally originated as a primordial one. And that would probably be the reason? That would make more sense to me, right? So he could have been born from this world. But even then, I don't know, because my whole theory was that this is a failed universe. There's a universe where it succeeded. This is the failed bubble, which is why everything's fake in it. Similar to how, like, in the mangas written by Hoyoverse, in their Hoyoverse, like Sea of Quanta versus Imaginary Tree, the point of it is that you end up falling into, like, literally a sea of stars and into the void that is a bunch of failed universes on repeat, including branches. So other alternate versions of those universes succeeding do exist. So they easily could have come from a real one that ends up splitting off. And then if that happens, that means that he technically could have been born from there because of that universe's timeline and how it works, versus it being from the one that they originally came from. But, yeah.
After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat.
Yep.
But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
It'd be cooler if we were the ones who obscured his fate. That, or if it was Paimon herself because she's the primordial one, right? So, like, in the Lost, in, like, the hidden book, that's, like, the hidden texts that are unknown that we had, like, back in Onkanoimia, it describes the primordial one as being that with wings and a crown, who came to our land, that defeated the original gods and became the god, and blah, 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 and we had all that shit happen, right? So, like, I get that, and it'd be interesting if Paimon was the one messing with it intentionally. So, could be related to the Abyss.
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
I don't know what you deleted, but I'm just gonna ban it. Because fuck 'em.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
Descenders?
What's a descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
You know what's, like, always funny to me? Is like, oh, spoiler for Honkai Star Rail? There's someone spoiling Honkai Star Rail and playing Genshin? That's even crazier. He was memeing, though. Well, he can still eat shit, regardless. Because, like, genuinely, if we're talking about theory crafting, and we're talking about, like, hey, don't spoil things, and then you try to make a joke, then you're just a fucking idiot at that point. Because you're like, you know that we have to ban out stuff that could potentially be a spoiler that we don't know because we haven't gotten to it yet. Like, come on, man. Fucking 3 brain cells, rub them together. Come on.
I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right?
Yep.
A very important part of the intel was about this world's descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world.
Aha!
Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th descender.
Let's go! Oh, yes! This actually does tie in with the text. It does tie in. Okay, I'll pull up the book later for you guys.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
That's cool as hell.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom.
That's cool, though. So we learned, like, I'm the 4th descender to make it into Teyvat, which is why, like, the origin of my knowledge is unknown. And that for other descenders, one of them, if we're gonna really count, but technically it's before the times of gods existing, back when 3 realms were the ones that claimed the lands, when Paimon was, like, when Paimon originally came. And that no longer is relevant to the plotline of the game. So I don't know if that's gonna matter anymore, because it's technically pre-god existing era.
There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Same here. I need some time to reflect on what you've said.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough.
Bitch, you still did not tell us what Dotair said. You said, I can't give you any more knowledge. I'm so sorry. Oh, the one piece you really wanted to know? Can't do that. Like, what?
Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes. And maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Oh, she's so cute, though. I can't stay mad at her. That is adorable.